Good morning. It's day 44. I'm at the Mountain Harbor Hostel and Bed and Breakfast in their little camping area. And it's actually a really nice little camping spot, except for Highway 19 runs right there, and I can listen to the Harleys and the trucks and stuff going by all night long. But yeah, old rhododendron thicket. That made a really nice little campsite. I'm about to make some coffee to go with my breakfast bars and break camp here. Everybody else is going to the most world-renowned, greatest breakfast on the trail up at the Bed and Breakfast. But I talked to the lady that does the cooking, and the only thing I would be able to have is the fruit plate and the avocado toast and maybe the roasted potatoes, which is pretty much the only thing on the menu at every breakfast and brunch place. Your First Watch and those types of places. So kind of over it, and I want to pay full price for that. So I'm just going to have a Cliff Bar and a protein shake and some instant coffee while I take this down, stuff it in my backpack. I believe that's the B&B where they have the famous breakfast. And that's the food truck bar. And this is the hostel. So it's an actual old barn converted. The upper loft is the bunk room. And then downstairs is the common area with the laundry and kitchen, etc. I had to come back over here because I left my hiking sticks, poles, trekking poles. But there is a hiker path exit out the back of this tenting area where I don't have to go all the way back to the front door. Just climbed up that valley right there. It was a kind of slightly overgrown meadow, and it got steeper and steeper until I come to this ridge. But it is a nice little valley. It reminded me some of I don't know, some of the natural meadows in Switzerland. And by natural, I mean cows have been grazing there for centuries, probably. But that was neat. It was a tough climb towards the end, and it's kind of getting hot with the sun beating down. I mean, even the leafless trees provide, oh, a turkey. There it goes. All right, I can log that as my first true wildlife in the wild, something I don't see in the city every day, like a squirrel and a chipmunk. I'm pretty sure I saw a deer the other day, but not confirmed. It was just a brown thing moving like a deer, often running away. So that right there is a couple of big old wild turkeys. Anyway, I was saying, coming up this valley, this is an intersection of three old overgrown roadbeds, and only one of them is the AT. Let's see. Which one is the question? I'm thinking this one, but that has a blue blaze down where the turkeys were coming up. I guess the turkeys had gone down there for water. I don't see a white blaze. This whole trail is a blue blaze. I better check the map. I don't see white blazes anywhere. I was supposed to have taken a right down there in the meadow. I think it would cut off the corner to this road. If I'm wrong, I'm going to backtrack, but I'm going to check the map again now that I've taken a few dozen steps up this road. See if I'm getting closer to where the AT comes out. Well, that didn't work. It looks like I'm paralleling the AT, but the AT is down there somewhere. And the last thing I want to be doing in this neck of the woods is trespassing. I don't think it's safe to trespass, accidental or otherwise, on unmarked, gated roads in the mountains. So, I mean, the AT might eventually join up with this road, but it didn't look like I was connecting back to the AT right away. So I guess I'm gonna have to go back down this draw and see where the turn is that I missed. And I'm gonna have to also resurrect my glasses strap out of my backpack somewhere. It's either in the pocket of my down jacket or buried deep within my hammock, because doing this every 30 seconds is annoying too. Oh, and here we rejoin that road I was on earlier. Oh well. It's a steep climb though. I believe that's Rowan Mountain, right, dead center right there. I just walked right by this guy. He didn't move, and I didn't see him until I was like 3 steps past. But 400, we made it. All right, I'll step aside so they can do their...
Oh, you're good. You're good. Let's start down the trail.
So, we've now crossed the 400-mile mark. Trying to postulate the significance of that, but all I get is it's a round number in the decimal way of figuring round numbers. So we're getting a little bit of hail. It's bigger than sleet, but it's only like the size of peas or small marbles. BBs, sure, between BBs and marbles. There's a marble size. I hope it doesn't get bigger because I'm out in the open. You can see them bouncing off the ground up ahead. Ow, something just hit me on the head. Didn't hurt, it just made a loud noise. So ever since I left that last shelter, I've been in this rhododendron jungle, pretty much non-stop, which has been solid like hour and a half. Is that another incoming message? So I got to the brook that was 3 miles from the shelter, and it was very sketchy. I mean, not sketchy. It had about a one or two space for 1 or 2 tents, but that was about it. And it was real tight to the brook and the trail and the trees, and nothing really good for hammocking. So suddenly it's going up. So the next one is a mile further along, and it says there's 5 to 8 tent sites around Laurel Fork, Upper Laurel Creek, something like that. So that's only 1 more mile, 25 more minutes. But yeah, it's been a zigzagging rhododendron maze for the better part of the last hour. As you can see, after that last review of the tent sites, I was worried that this would be no better, but it's quite a bit better. There's a big site there. I don't know if I can hammock that or not. I'm gonna check the other side of the stream. I'm looking at these 2 trees right here, and the water's right there, but it's down a ways. This is my view from the hammock. And I set it up with more of a porch on the tarp, using the tent poles, trekking poles on the corners to give me more of a veranda, a front porch. And look, the sun's peeking through, but that's a gnarly root ball right next to me, and then that is the Appalachian Trail right there. There's a blaze you can see, and that brings across the creek. Anyway, I'm just over here leaning out the side window of the hammock. I've got my bear hang set up. I've got my water. I've done some journaling already. I may edit some videos and eat dinner and edit some more videos, and not necessarily in that order, but that's my plan for the evening, and just listen to the water splash. So since I went about 3, almost 4 miles further than I intended to today. That means I only have a 12-mile day tomorrow instead of the 15. So 13 today, 12 tomorrow, and then 9, I believe, into Boots Off on Thursday. And then hop, skip, and a jump to Damascus for my next 0. Anyway.